the chat. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. I'm Phil from Zig Comics, and this is the Hardline. It's Monday night, everybody. The day that starts the rest of the week, sets in motion your game plan, your mood for what's been going on down the line, what comes up in the future. Thank you for tuning in. I'm seeing people trickle into the chat. Trickle in, everybody. Take your seats. Get ready for an awesome ride tonight because we got a lot to talk about, got a lot to show off. You guys are not going to want to leave this stream because we have a big, long, great outro video, a treat for the masses. And speaking of treats for the masses, we have a great panel tonight, as always. And with me, as always, through this streaming life, through everyday life in general, of course, from the beginning, there was always my brother.
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
Get him to get on my nerves. Who are those guys?
I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
They fucking Diaz brothers!
There he is. What's up, Brandon?
I like how in that picture that Passion drew of us, I'm not wearing any pants.
Yeah,
I think I just noticed that. That's weird.
It's accurate to everyday life. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have to be wearing pants. You're wearing pants.
No, that's my legs.
Those are your just oddly colored legs.
Yeah, they're just that. They're very, very light. They don't,
No, Passion, he captures the true essence of what he draws.
Yeah, I can see that.
Shout out to Passion for drawing. It's going to be a girthy and veiny show. Hail Passion. We got some great people in the chat. Chemo, we got Bullet Ninja. I can't get through everybody, but lots of people here. Tweet this out. I tweeted it out on our Twitter, on my Twitter. Retweet it, please. Spread the word because we have our favorite red-headed buddy, Michael Beacon.
Hey.
How's it going, Mike?
I'm just blown away by that new trailer for the Spider-Man movie. I mean,
yeah,
Spider-Man versus Captain America is. I didn't see it coming.
No one saw it coming.
You thought that Captain America Civil War was going to be the end of the feud.
Mm-hmm.
Not the case.
Yeah, Spidey's getting involved here.
Yeah,
I love the part where they put the gerbil or the rat through a giant cardboard tube and then it ate that guy's eyes out.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part. They're really upping the ratings.
The editing.
Spider-Man's going medieval.
Top tier editing out there.
Yeah. We got Ace is here as well. What's up, Edwin?
What's going on, guys?
Good to have you here, man. We had a good show. Good show. And, of course, we're doing Babe of the Week today. We have a new contestant with Babe of the Week, so everybody stay tuned for that. But a man that needs no intro, JJ Ball. What's up, Joe?
Why don't I need an intro?
Because you are the intro, man.
I am the intro? I guess that's flattering. I'll run with it.
Everybody knows Joe Ball, the legend of Joe. Joe Ball.
A legend in my own mind, bare minimum. But yeah, what are you guys up to? How y'all been? Long time no see.
Yeah, good to have you back, man. You're usually been lurking in the chat the past couple weeks.
Well, I've been getting my rear kicked by life. I have a lot of work to do, 24 hours a day, and like when one thing ends, another picks right up where it left off. So there's really no end to the infinite work that is making comic books.
Yeah,
that's how kings are made.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it's it's about maintaining. It's way harder than we can all start something, but good Lord, just trying to maintain longevity over years of pumping out work. You guys know, you've all done it. So.
Oh yeah, man! I go to the gym every day to maintain.
maintain
don't worry
that.
about-
Yeah, you
Sweet
could only get
build.
Phil to join you instead of just taking a gym selfie. So that would
Well,
maybe help him in, improve his gains. But
Phil, flex on these fools. Show them the guns.
we all
Oh,
choose our own
shit.
paths.
Oh no!
Yeah. So
See, look what
You
you,
know
got. Look, now you got Beacon flex, and look what you've done, Ace.
there we
Yeah.
go.
Now you've got
There we go.
everybody flexing.
Beacon is a stud though, so you can give him the double buy there.
We got to see a lot of flexing arms in the chat. I want to see the whole chat flexing on this
Right.
one.
yeah, there's some flexing emojis down there.
Show him your gains, baby.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Joe Ball has a legendary drawing hand for sure. There you go. He'll Chris in the chat.
Yeah,
We
thank
got
you.
some. What are these? Owl emojis. What's up?
Yeah.
Maintaining that hardness. Doing the
Oh,
gun show.
Right.
Yep.
Just throwing up that flex right there.
100% wank arm.
There you go.
100% wank arm. Yeah, the gym for me is about 20% working out, the rest of the time taking gym selfies.
But we do get a lot of comics brainstorming going on there too.
Yeah.
Yes, we've heard the notorious gym shower creative meetings you guys have had.
Yeah, that's true.
come on, Ace. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't lie. Brandon doesn't shower. Everybody knows that.
Well, that's Comicsgate best kept secret right there.
Joe, I know you don't like to divulge backroom secrets, but I mean, come on.
Ace
That's
is trying to
hilarious.
make me pig vomit live on air, and that's not fair to me. I thought I had the legendary hand, and now I'm about to get sick.
All right. Well, let's get into some topics.
right.
We got a lot to talk about tonight. We could start with some food news. Now, I don't know. Actually, we're going to jump around a little bit. There's some movie news that Brandon turned me on to. And it's about the movie series Expendables. Do you guys
You got to
know
put
about that?
producer credit at the end of the stream, produced by Brandon, because I'm
Yeah.
finding all these topics.
That's true. So let's talk about this, Brandon. They're doing another Expendables film.
Right. So if you got burned by the comic,
Yes,
you could expect a film to come out before the comic, which is
that's
good
true.
because reading is stupid. So we're gonna go to the movies and we're gonna see this new Expendables film.
Yeah,
I didn't enjoy the third one. I mean, I enjoyed it. Right, it wasn't as good as the first one.
right.
It's like RoboCop and then RoboCop 3. So
For those
RoboCop's great, and then
How about
RoboCop 3 is like it's
people
good, but it's not RoboCop.
For the people at home, why don't you explain what the Expendables is?
Expendables is it's a film franchise started by Sylvester Stallone, and then he got all of his out of work buddies
Right.
jobs on set.
Uh-huh.
Well, Jason Statham was working at the time though, but he must have done him a favor. And then it's a really awesome film franchise of a bunch of mercenary. I mean, they're brothers. These guys, they got each other's backs all the time,
Brothers in arms.
and they go out and they kick ass and they get the job done, and it makes you want to go and become a mercenary too, which is the best part of it.
Yeah.
And according to this news article now, the one of the leading guys in there, Jason Statham, aforementioned, Lee Christmas, right?
Yes, that's his character's name is Lee
That's his
Christmas.
character's name, yeah. Which I always thought was a really interesting name because it's kind of like Lloyd Christmas from Dumb and Dumber. But yeah, they're doing Expendables spin-off movie, kind of like they did with Fast and Furious, I guess, where this one's mostly about Lee Christmas, and it's supposed to be called Expendables: A Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story, which is pretty hilarious. I dig the name. That's funny. What do you guys think?
Can we expect The Rock in this?
The Rock? I don't know.
Maybe. Didn't we have who was the guy in the first one? Was it Stone Cold was in the first
Yeah.
one?
Yep, Stone Cold's in the first one. Randy Couture was in that one.
Yeah, Randy Couture. Yeah, it's got a good cast of actors in it. Return of Dolph Lundgren, return of Wesley Snipes.
Dolph Lundgren's always shined in these movies, in my opinion. I thought he was great in all of them.
Yeah, his character is brilliant.
Recovering drug addict. Got Terry Crews, of course. What do you guys think in the chat of the Christmas Story Expendables a Christmas story. I think that's pretty cool.
I think it would make a great comic book. I should reach out to see if anybody's working on that.
Yeah, it would make a great comic book. Chemo had a great comment here. Where was it? Yeah, he says, yeah, who even reads as he cries in
That's right, reading is for suckers. Picture books. I go the Gaston route. Picture books. The true Chad.
People are saying that these were just washed up action stars in a movie together.
All right, but like it's grown-ups and grown-ups 2, but for men.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, that was grown-ups was just all of Adam Sandler's friends in the movie. How Comics in the chat, what's up? Alan says the Extensibles.
Oh yeah.
Extend. Is that for daily use, Brandon? Extends?
I think that was Enzite, right?
Oh, okay. Enzite was daily use.
Yeah, I think so.
There you go. More like the Dependables.
It's nice to know that Chimera's been watching the show the last couple of weeks.
Chimera? See in the chat here? There you
Uh-oh.
go. Yeah, Philip created StreamYard. Yeah, this was 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think this was the 3rd episode, right?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't mean to. It was an accident, but here we are.
Was this? He thinks this is Frege with a gun.
That guy?
Yeah, Frege actually worked on a Statham movie, right? It was that one with the hook, right? The hook where they did the car thing and hooked the car on the crane.
Yeah, isn't that Cranked?
One of them, yeah.
Or is it Transporter?
I don't know. He did the storyboards though. Yeah, so this is gonna be fun, man. New reboot. Like Brandon said, we might get this before we get Expendables Go to Hell, the comic, which I back, which I'd love to have.
Which will make sense, unless in the comic book they somehow resurrect themselves. So the timeline is still concurrent.
Oh, that's true. Maybe that's what's holding it up. This production.
Yeah. They're like, whoa, we gotta finish the film franchise first.
I hope we finally get this Expendables comic, man, because Sim is just distraught right now. He's, you can barely see him in the chats anymore. He stopped doing the show. He just wants his copy of Expendables Go to Hell, man.
Yeah, it's probably why he's not here.
Just please, guys, say your prayers. Send positive vibes to Sim.
Yeah. We're getting an echo here. It's probably from Brandon.
I don't know. I don't hear anything. Is it from
right? If you don't hear it, it's from you. Comic book has. Let's see. The comic book has been cast in the movie. Let's see how it says the comic in the movie is old washed up comic. It's an old washed up comic.
I think the Christmas theme is what sells it though, because one of my favorite things about Batman Returns was it was a Batman action movie, plus it was at Christmas time, and it just went well together. So you never know; it could work for the Expendables.
What if this movie's not Christmas themed at all?
Oh, I'll be a little let down, but if it's still cool, I can look past it.
I think it would be cool. You don't see a lot of action Christmas movies, right?
What are you talking about? Literally, they're all Christmas.
No. All you have is Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard.
All you have is
Batman Returns.
Jingle All the Way.
Turbo Man.
Yeah, Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
And that's it.
The list goes on.
List doesn't go on.
When
yes, guys, drop your Christmas action movie in the chat.
The Hardline Christmas special episode, I'm going to have a list so long.
You're going to extend
to get through it.
I mean, I mostly watch Hallmark Christmas movies at Christmas time, so I'm pretty sure I can beat you 1,000 to 1 on the Hallmark non-action Christmas flicks.
That is the absolute gayest thing you've ever said.
Well, I don't care. It's part of the season, brother. If you grew up in the 90s, you know this.
Yeah.
Part of the season is having these terrible movies on in the background, all through December.
That's right. I've never seen a single one.
Oh, I've seen all of them hundreds of times.
And they're all horrible, right?
Oh, for sure. But that's why they're good. That's why they're fun, because they're ridiculous and stupid.
You
What was
probably just have a big Lacey Chabert crush, and you just don't want to let anybody know.
What's
Wow.
Lacey Chabert?
She's an actress.
She's the actress.
What was that? The escape plan. Passion says they all COVID. They're all in COVID ward and have to break out. That's the next movie.
Oh my God! Now the CDC is gonna mark this video.
Yeah, Passion. Thank you for nuking the chat now.
Passion's
The
like,
Google bots are gonna start.
It's not a bad idea though.
What were we talking about that one time? And then like Wikipedia or something had a
Hit you
little
with the
article.
fact check.
Yeah, we got fact checked about something.
Probably aliens, right?
Yeah, it was some aliens thing or something like.
It's probably Sim's fault. He said something and it triggered
the
the bot.
Vatican tagged us, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. There's breaking news here.
Oh yeah, Christmas Chronicles, both of them, huge action films, both Christmas based.
Action.
Kurt Russell as Santa Claus.
Here we go. We got food news. Hot dogs. What do you guys think about hot dogs? I'm not a huge fan.
Hot dogs are good when they're grilled
Yeah.
or wrapped in
hot dogs.
cornbread.
New York Post article. Okay. Now, you know, the New York Post, it's a big news site, right?
Yes.
New study comes out. Eating one hot dog takes 35 minutes off life.
Nah, whatever. I'm gonna outlive every person that wrote these articles, and I eat conies like daily. It's just part of our normal diet. And
I checked the math on this, and I think they actually have it backwards. I think it adds life.
Yeah, it makes you not want to kill yourself.
Yeah, and if you don't believe me, just ask Joey Chestnut.
I would have preferred if this headline read, go back up to the top.
Yeah.
Eating a hot dog takes 35 minutes, study suggests.
All right. Literally, I read this article and I thought that's what this was about.
Me too. Me too.
I didn't read the article, but I read the
Why
title when you sent it to me, and I'm like, what? It takes 35 minutes to eat one hot dog?
Guys, this is just more slander from Big A Hamburger trying to knock down the little guy in the hot dog. Don't let that happen, guys.
I mean, look at the propaganda they're spitting right here. Chick eating a hamburger, right, with a weird chocolate bun or whatever the hell, you know, hipster shit they're doing here. Right? That's what that is, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. So one hot dog is like 5 packs of cigarettes.
To be fair, though, those hot dogs are just uncooked hot dogs straight out of the package.
That's disgusting.
So how did they measure this?
You got to get some char on those boys.
Did they just get like a group of people together and just be like, all right, we're gonna feed these people hot dogs, and then just wait to see who dies first?
Look, Big Burger showed them a couple zeros, and they were like, "Yep, I guess it's time to put this bad news out for hot dog lovers."
Yeah, science is science. You know, science is the cool thing about science. That one scientist says is science doesn't care about your feelings, and they're just facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's what. What's that guy's name? Not Andrew Dice Clay.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Exactly.
Neil deGrasse.
I don't know. I think I might have to get the fact checkers on that fact.
He did say that. You know how these studies are done, though, right? This is some real truth here. We're getting down to the nitty gritty on these nutritional studies here. They're always questionnaires, and they always ask you, how many hot dogs did you eat last year? And then you have to guess, because there's no way in hell you're going to remember. And then they don't take into account how many beers you drank or how many fat stogies you smoked. You know, they're just asking you about the hot dogs, and then they go, when did you die? And you put, I died when I was 37. Right. And then they're like, oh, this guy ate 50,000 hot dogs a year, and he's already dead.
Yeah, this checks out.
Yeah, Big Burger trying to get this up. Chemo says there's a critical point, though, where the amount of sodium you consume preserves you to live forever.
The Egyptians knew it, and now you know it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see. Researchers found that swapping 10% of the daily caloric consumption from beef and processed meats for fruits, vegetables, nuts. What is this word?
legumes. It's like peanuts and stuff.
What is a legume?
Peanuts and cashews.
All right. And certain seafood could reap significant health benefits.
Dude, Kimasabi used the word dubious. It's so good.
Yeah.
So
I love when he calls you Brandon too.
He does. He calls me Brandon. That's out of respect.
So it turns out if you just eat a ton of hot dogs a day, then the preservatives will make you an undying lich.
Right. They'll turn you into a legume. That's what it said there, right?
Yeah.
So stock up on hot dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one for Big Burger.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying,
dude. They are lying.
They're lying.
But the audio leveling on that should be a
little loud.
We're working it out. So,
that was the first shot, though.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever did that. I think everybody enjoyed that. I'm getting the laughs.
There you go.
Yeah. Let me know how that audio leveling is in the chat there. All right. So now we got that out of the way. We have a word from our sponsor. We're going to be talking about this a little bit. Says at least that will beacon up.
Passion has it in for Beacon. I mean, Beacon's just resting his eyes, Passion.
Yeah. He has a cat on his chest.
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
He doesn't want to provoke his dangerous cat. Last time on the stream, he attacked him. So Beacon's trying to stay still.
Yeah.
Just, not cause any commotions.
He's very abusive.
Jesus. All right, we're going to take a little look at this Joe's trailer. Joe, can I show your trailer?
Yeah, sure. Have at it, brother.
All right. Everybody check this out. Everybody check this out.
Yeah, brother.
It looked like it was running all slow and fucked up. Was that just me?
It's just your connection, I think.
All right.
Yeah, it looked good for me. Yeah,
I hope so.
Joe, it's coming. It's been years in the making.
25 years in the making?
Yeah. Yep. It's I've been working on it off and on since I don't know, I'd say late 2017, early 2018 in terms of actual artwork and not just concept stuff. So it's been a lot of fun already just getting back on it, because it was one of those things where last time I had time to work on it for a good stretch, I fell into the groove really quick and just started busting stuff out, and it having to stop and go was always tough because I just wanted to keep at it. But yeah, it'll be cool to finally get this book out to everybody, and we'll be launching Wednesday. So I'll put some kind of announcement out on Twitter and whatnot, and the other socials to let everybody know when it goes live. And you guys will all see it when everyone else sees it.
Dude, that's awesome. What are you gonna tell anybody what's going on with the story or anything?
Yeah, sure. It's basically a story about the family unit, survival in chaotic times, and eventual war. Those are your core themes. It all revolves around. So it'll be kind of a sci-fi fantasy setting, and it'll have a lot of religious symbolism and things like that in it, 'cause it bases out of the flood on planet Earth and the biblical story in Genesis. So it'll kind of tee off of that and then go its own direction into the bulk of the story. So you get a little bit of our world where the jumping point, and then it will go to the planet everything takes place on. You'll get monsters, robots, guns, ships, dinosaurs, outer space stuff. You know, it'll kind of go through a process. So you'll see it all come together throughout the course of the book.
I see this more as like a Nostradamus prediction piece of the next 10 years.
Oh God, I hope not. That's utterly depressing.
Well, it seems like it's all the kick-ass stuff that you like put into an awesome book, man.
A lot of it is. I mean, I'd say it's a mix of everything that's inspired me with just my spin on it. You know, there's a lot of cool things I grew up with that maybe didn't necessarily always have, like, you know, the best source material, or other aspects of it were a little cheesy and goofy in hindsight as an adult, but, you know, we grew up with it, so we look past that stuff. And there's always been different stories and tales. Like, outside of Berserk, I don't know that I've ever read something that's like it gets it all right the first time.
Right.
It's been around, you know, for 40 years or something like that. So that's kind of where I come in. Is it's the good parts, the influences of all the things I grew up with, the best parts of them, plus my own little spin put in it to make it a full tale.
I can't wait. It's launching soon. You said Wednesday?
Yes.
God damn. Awesome. We got to get you on the show to talk about it.
Yeah, a little quick note, just so people kind of know what they're getting into. It's going to be not insanely expensive, but a little on the higher end, because it is going to be a hardcover for the American size, and it's going to be around 300 pages. Probably a little more of that when you count the chapter breaks in. I'm about halfway in terms of the art, so I'll have a lot more time where, you know, I'm not putting a bunch of extras here. There's not going to be stretch goals. There's not going to be extra merch. This round, I need to be 100% focused on the creative and getting the art done at a steady pace to get this thing out in a timely manner. So my goal this time around is to just completely focus on the book, and we'll have a manga-sized version too that's a color cover and grayscale. So that will be kind of a cheaper alternative for people that still want the book but are fine with a manga size, or if that's just what they collect, that will be an option too. And we'll have a line art version in the American and a color version in the American.
Awesome.
And, you know, just combo packs of those. You know, it'll be pretty simple.
Kick-ass. Yeah. Death. Everybody look out for it later this week. And I'm sure we'll do a show with Joe talking about it. And it'll be cool to see him on a bunch of other shows talking about it. We got Eddie Winkler in the chat. What's up, Eddie? Thanks for dropping in. We got Allie's in the chat too. Thanks for coming in, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe if you have not. Let's see. Bullet says, Phil, you need to add thought bubbles to the Magic Cup animation, so it looks like Michael is just thinking about the cup.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah, we could do that. Easy. All right, cool. All right, so back to some movie news. I saw this, and this is big for me, guys. How about you? I'm, grew up in the 90s, so everybody in the 90s, I think, liked this movie, but let's see. Ace Ventura 3 in development.
What?
At Amazon with Sonic the Hedgehog writers.
I didn't even hear of this.
I know. I just caught it, I think, yesterday. Saw this. I didn't, but Ace Ventura.
Huh.
The big Jim Carrey's classic Ace Ventura Detective franchise actually came in unlikely retrospect. This is also being made for Amazon Prime Video in development over there. 90s cult classic, and is being scribed by writers from Sonic the Hedgehog film, which I don't know if you guys remember, but Jim Carrey was Dr. Robotnik in that.
Yeah, he was in the movie.
Yeah, he was the bad guy there. It was pretty good. Let's see what people are.
It's from perspective based, Was he the bad guy?
Yeah, he could have been the hero. Yeah. So what do you guys think about this? I know we're getting some alarming
10 years from now.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Maybe.
10 years from now, why is that?
Yeah,
Why do you say that?
because we got to get past all this woke bullshit. But 10 years from now, maybe. Here's the thing: Dumb and Dumber 2 sucked so bad,
Yeah.
and Dumb and Dumber's an amazing film, classic comedy, like will always be near the top. And Dumb and Dumber 2 was so bad. And Ace Ventura, great movie. Ace Ventura 2, good movie. And then now it's been such a long time. It's never a good idea. It's never worked.
Yeah, at this point, at this point, it's probably just gonna be another soulless sequel, like a Dumb and Dumber 2 or like a Zoolander 2,
like a Joe Dirt 2.
Yeah,
that sucked too.
Well, you guys are depressing me right now with all these awful sequels.
But
Like
then
a Grown-Up
again,
2?
yeah, exactly. But then again, this is done by the same people who did Sonic the Hedgehog, which was actually a pretty decent movie.
I like Sonic the Hedgehog.
So yeah,
But here's the thing, right? So I'll get back to Kemon's chat. But Sonic the Hedgehog was an entertaining movie. It was also a movie that was geared towards kids because Sonic is a children's IP. Ace Ventura, the first one is pretty adult, right? And the second one was a little bit more pulled back, but still had some undertones to it.
Well, I think they went with like a PG rating for the second one.
When Nature Calls.
Yeah.
I like that one because I was a kid at the time. But
right, that's the one you saw first.
But yeah, and then Chemo says, I can't wait for these guys to get accused of transphobia being tied to the first movie, which that is the punchline to the whole movie, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Einhorn is Finkel.
Yeah. Einhorn
Finkel is
yeah.
Einhorn.
Yeah. So Chemo's right on that. I wonder how they're going to roll with the punches on that one because that's going to be brought up at some point within the next year of them trying to make this movie.
We know why Ace couldn't wash the dirt off in the shower. We know.
Jim Carrey's lost his mojo. Nobody asked for the first one.
What?
Let's get someone to time out.
This is the thing though about these movies. Like you could still love the first one, even if this third one is just trash. And then even if it comes out, it's not like you lost anything. So it's kind of an investment with either it's got no loss. There's no losing side to this. It can only be good.
Passion gives a big Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
Yeah. Bumblebee tuna.
Chicago.
Yeah, so big movie news. Wow, we got a lot of people chatting here. I'm kind of far behind in the chat.
There's a lot of hate for Jim Carrey in the chat.
Well, he's really not that funny in hindsight. Like, I grew up in the 80s and the early 90s, and yeah, he was hilarious to me when I was like a little child. But I mean, even some of his In Living Color sketches, like they're kind of hit and miss because you start to realize every bit is him sticking his chin out as far as he can.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty funny though. How Comics
well said, how
died after Kaufman movie. I think that's
true. Is this like a Paul McCartney conspiracy?
Yes.
Where like Jim Carrey died on the set of the Kaufman movie and they replaced him?
It's not that serious. I think just his mental state changed after he did that movie.
I don't know.
It's a great fucking movie though.
Yeah, it's Clone Carey running the show now.
Yeah. Jin Carrey.
The Truman Show was great. Oh,
yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's good. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, that's a whole nother episode we should get in. We should go over the Paul conspiracy theory.
We should do like a Friday show of just laying out the truth.
Yeah, the truth.
Right. Well, you could call it the Hardline.
God damn it, Allie! Listen to it. Why is Allie bringing this into this chat? This sort of Ace.
Mods, do your job, please. Anthony's out of control in the chat. Just give it a little break.
Son of Ace Ventura.
My God, bring up the image.
That's almost as bad as Son of the Mask. But the Mask was good. So we'll see how this movie is. It'll probably
Mask is great. I was thinking about watching it.
God, The Mask is so good. Also, the comic. Read the comic, everybody. All right, we got, of course, an actor everybody can get behind. Is not shown here, but this is kind of a meme about the actor, right? If you guys seen Suicide Squad, you might remember this moment in Suicide Squad. This is kind of a take on that. So, Peacemaker says, "Nobody cares for the mummy." Or no, that's what Idris Elba says.
Right.
What's his name? Bloodsport. And then Peacemaker says, "Unless it has Brendan Fraser." It's like, fuck, that's true. And it's true. Nobody cares. I watched The Mummy last week. Okay. Watched The Mummy with my girlfriend. 1932, The Mummy. Right? Boris Karloff. The movie's so old. Boris Karloff is the mummy in that movie for 5 minutes in the intro. And then they do like a 10-year jump or a 20-year jump, and he's just this like human. Now he's not living as the mummy anymore. And that's the only time you see the mummy. He's just like this guy with like weird skin now. He's like a human. Yeah, that movie sucked.
And it's the same basic story.
It's the same basic premise. So, you have the mummy character, Imhotep, who has the same name as in the Brendan Fraser one.
Yeah.
He thinks that this female scientist chick looks like, his old love from back in the day. Right. And he's trying to make her into that. So
that's literally the same story.
But the thing that makes it work, Brendan Fraser.
Right, because there was the Tom Cruise's The Mummy also that nobody cared about.
Failed.
I don't know anybody who saw it.
Yeah, failure.
Yeah, nobody in here is even commenting on that.
Yeah, is anybody
the real star of the show, Inox and a Moon? The real goat of The Mummy right there.
Yeah, even Camara, a 20-year-old man, says he likes The Mummy better.
He's 12, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, 12.
Well, he's as well-traveled 12.
Eddie wants me not to make blasphemy of the Universal Monster movies. I'm going to say the first 5 minutes of the film was good when he was the mummy. The makeup was awesome.
Which mummy movie had its own ride at Universal Studios for decades? Exactly.
The Brendan Fraser one?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, no one likes the Tom Cruise mummy. Yeah, I don't even know.
It's come from somebody who likes the Son of Ace Ventura. Is it still on? Yeah, that's awesome.
We got some. We can talk about this time after time. This is actually topical. It's a Chicago man. Ben brought this up. 2012, after his girlfriend broke up with him, Chicago man bought a car for $500 in her name and abandoned it illegally at a parking lot in an airport. The car accumulated over $100,000 in parking fees, which the city demanded his ex-girlfriend pay.
Well done.
Huge W. Huge.
I'm sure there's two sides to the story. What's this clicking noise? Yeah, I'm sure.
It was a fapping noise, I think.
Oh, because the W was so large.
Yeah, it was such a huge W that you couldn't resist.
Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes we like to look at wins on the hard line here. So that was a pretty good one.
It's so good.
So I stumbled across there's a little comic news that I didn't know. Maybe some people in the chat will know about this. I was on Shelby Robertson's stream before this, and I brought this up. A character that I had never heard of. Love the name, okay? Have you guys ever heard of this character? We're jumping around a little bit. Allie says, is hat legal to buy?
I think she means not.
She's drunk. Just stop highlighting her tweets.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Her comments in the chat.
All right. I wanted to talk about this. I don't know how many people will care about this. This is just a thing. I'm being selfish here. You guys ever heard about this character, Lunatic?
No.
You don't.
No.
Even, I thought Ace. I thought you would know this character because it's like from Marvel Comics Presents Lunatic.
Never heard of
A
him.
very muscular woman.
Well, it's a Simon Bisley cover.
Oh, there you go.
That
Is
explains.
that why you're bringing it up?
No, I just wanted to know if anyone knew about Lunatic because he's right up my wheelhouse. This is like 96, and it's literally created by Keith Giffen, the co-creator of Lobo, and he's just Lobo in the Marvel universe, kicking Silver Surfer's ass.
How many was he in?
So he
multiple
had
storylines or just one, or what's his
so
system?
he had one Marvel Comics Presents story that was like four mini stories. He's got this little pixie, kind of like the Berserk pixie, but she's like a floozy. She's got like this short shorts, and she's like sexy, but she's tiny. He's literally there. I can imagine Marvel being like, "Hey, you did Lobo 2 years ago. You want money to do him again at Marvel?" And then he had a mini series like the next year, drawn by someone else. But he's like a space bounty hunter. And then he also, the next issue has a cool cover too.
And this is like a coma dream, right? Because like on the first page, when he takes a swing at Silver Surfer just lays him out, and then he wakes up 6 months later in the hospital.
No, I mean, look at this. They put this guy choking out Silver Surfer on the cover of a comic.
But everybody knows this wouldn't happen.
And this is a biz cover. Pencil and ink. Let's see if anyone knows him in the chat.
It's not a biz cover because Silver Surfer's ass isn't like too perfect round thing.
Everybody loves the biz in the chat. Take a drink every time Phil name drops.
Yeah.
What's the name drop? Simon Bisley?
No, Keith Giffen.
Oh, Keith Giffen?
Shelby Robertson.
Shelby.
Yeah.
Just drink every time Phil speaks.
I think we all need to take shots after the show.
Yeah.
It's starting to break down.
Howl Comics says Lobo is better than Blood Wolf, which is true, but Blood Wolf is better than Lunatic. I don't think so. Blood Wolf doesn't look cooler than Lunatic.
Look, Silver Surfer got put on a headlock by Black Panther. All right, I think he can take an ass whipping from this guy.
Yeah. And what about his name is so cool, Lunatic. It's like a cooler.
Yes, do they still
name.
own the rights to it?
Yes. So I was in Shelby's chat, and this guy in the chat said that in 2006 they used Lunatic, and Drax like killed him or something. Like they killed each other.
So Drax can kill Lunatic, but Lunatic can kill Silver Surfer.
He doesn't kill. I don't know. I didn't read this. Look, he's got a big boot to the face.
Assume he doesn't kill Silver Surfer.
Yeah, he kills them.
He's still been
That's
around.
the end of Silver Surfer.
He just fights them. Look at this pixie chick.
Yeah,
And
she's
money?
naked all the time.
Yeah. So I bought these on eBay. So I'll be
How much?
like I got one, which was one pack was 2 of them for $4, and then this cover was $4 by itself.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just dig that. I've never seen this biz cover. It's crazy vascular arms.
Yeah, like Bastion said, he predicted it like Nostradamus. It's going to be a big, veiny, girthy stream.
That's true. Look at
And there you go.
Right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't read this, but I will read it. But I just wanted to bring that up. It's kind of cool.
I have no interest in reading this.
Yeah. No, I'll read it when I get them. All right. I mean, let's talk about what are you guys up to? We talked about death. Ace, what do you got going on?
Aside from waiting for death, I have my VAs closing in about 8 days or so. August 31st. The campaign is over with. So yeah, just trying to push that, and still got some original art on the campaign. Got I think 1 sketch card left. So yeah, just trying to make a push. This last like 7-8 days or so. And
you don't have the official countdown timer though.
Nope.
No countdown timer. But remember, guys, within the next week, 7 or 8 days. It's going to be closed down. If you guys haven't grabbed this and you're kind of looking for something to read right away, this thing's going to ship out as soon as you put your order in. He's going to be the next day, basically, off to the post office.
Sir, I will get it out to you. Unlike Beacon, I can't streak across my neighborhood to the post office, so I'll have to get dressed and, go down there, but I'll get it to you.
Yeah, look at. Yeah, so check this out, and then you're already planning on working on the second Ace, right? Is that right?
Oh, brother, about halfway done with art.
Damn.
For the book, so it's coming together, man. Got about 17 pages in, so yep, it's going. Like I said, I plan on getting the whole thing done again. Have the complete art finished, colored, lettered before launching. Looking for springtime-ish. Yeah, I'll start once I close this. I can relax a little bit, and then probably near the end of the year, I'll start off the mailing list for volume 2.
Awesome.
Don't let it run for 6 months this time.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, I gotta
make
check
sure.
on our mailing list because I don't know how long ours has been going on for. Do you know, Brennan?
No, I don't know, but I had to bring this up. Remember when we talked about the mask earlier for a brief moment?
Yes.
We summoned Chris Baratis.
Yeah, Chris Brad's in the chat. Big fan of the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to know if we're familiar with Sonny Chiba.
Yes.
I'm not.
It sounds like a candy, like a Japanese candy or something. No, he's an actor, right? He recently perished.
Yeah, I guess he recently died.
People are
the thing
shouting.
most people would know him from is Kill Bill.
Oh, he was the chick on the motorcycle.
Yes. He has tons of range. I mean, just
yeah. He's like Gary Oldman.
Yes. That can do anything, man. Just,
Yeah, well, we got
totally
Matt
convincing.
What's up, Matt? Yo, Matt. Street Fighter movie is great. Was Sonny Chiba in the Street Fighter movie?
Is he?
Not the video game one.
He was Hattori Hanzo in Kill Bill.
How come every cool Japanese guy's last name is Hanzo?
I
Sometimes
don't know. Should actually get that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hattori Hanzo. Hanzo Hasashi. I think that's Scorpion's name, right? But that's his first name. But doesn't it work like
what's the name Hanzo?
if you're in some cultures, your first name is the family name, right? You say it first.
Yeah.
Hanzo.
The real Hattori Hanzo, the family name was Hattori. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you just call him Double H.
What is this? Galgo? What is Galgo?
Galgo. He sounds like that's that thing where you put 50 cents in at a restaurant and it's like a sticky hand.
Oh, that makes sense.
Get a little prize.
Let's see, Brandon. That's because Hanzo is a legendary figure in Japan. Come on, why didn't you know that, Brandon?
I wasn't aware. I'm not a statue collector, so I don't know.
You got Hanzo is the Chad of Japan. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, yeah. Other than the Ace, we got I guess if you guys didn't watch the Magic Cop update today, we have like 37 books left to back, Brandon?
Yeah, 37 packages left. Mostly the ones with the t-shirts.
Yeah.
So we had a big t-shirt delay, but the t-shirts are back and they're in-house and we're ready to go.
We're ready to roll on them. So we're going to be working on some stuff after the stream tonight, getting stuff labeled, shipping stuff out tomorrow.
So we expect the rest of the packages will be shipped out by the end of the week.
Yeah, check these out, everybody. These are the finished products. If you guys haven't gotten them, or if you have, thank you for posting pictures on Twitter. People have been digging it. Kamara in the chat here gave us a good, well, he told me that he really enjoyed the books. And you can see like the progression of art and stuff because, we're trying to take this seriously, leveling up. Let me find a cool, oh man, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but look at that face. It's awesome.
It's got a lot of teeth.
Yeah, it's that's so fun. So I love that last chapter. It's going to be awesome. So everybody, if you guys haven't, check out Magic Comp and sign up for the Lost Pages 2. Links are in the description below. I don't know if we have any mods in the chat tonight. Is Passion a mod or is he just lazy?
I think he's took his wrench away after the last couple of weeks.
He's been deranged?
Yeah, he's been terrible the last couple of weeks. So.
God damn. But yeah, we got got Pandemonium in the chat. From what it looks like, I don't know what he's talking about. We got Boob Dan Plagle in the chat. What's up? Where's my Magic Cup friend? It's coming, brother.
Boob Dan, I got a question for you, brother. Where is Goblin Girl?
Where's Goblin Girl? Everybody sign up for Goblin Girl. Frog G in the chat. What's up, Frog G? There's our master wrench. There's our master wrench.
And also ship me my art, Dan.
We got the Big Bad Booty Daddy. Holler if you hear me. Shouting holler if you hear me in the chat.
Damn.
Oh, hell.
What if we actually had Big Bad Booty Daddy here?
That would be amazing.
Joe Ball.
Scott Steiner. Joe Ball's the new Scott Steiner.
Yes.
I've got that Scott Steiner bleach hair. You know, I'm on my way to being as jacked as tan. I'm not quite there yet, but working on it.
Chainmail coif and everything.
Sure, why not?
Dude, and pretty soon we might all be genetic freaks.
That's true, and that's not normal. That's not normal. All right, speaking of genetic freaks and the Big Bad Booty Day, let's get on to the Babe of the Week, everybody. Michael Beacon, why don't you hold that cup a little bit longer?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Perfect. All right, Babe of the Week, of course, is a weekly segment of the Hardline show. We need to make some more intros for this show.
Yeah, guys, just for the record, the cup isn't that small. It's just Beacon's hands are massive. So
yeah.
He gets all the ladies, so, you know. So
yeah,
you know what they say about big hands.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a couple in my scrawny hands. Very small hands. So Babe of the Week. Every week we take a look at some babes, and you, the chat, vote in and let us know who you guys are digging more. Throughout this year, a kind of champion of sorts has been the great Liz Hurley, and we have a photo of her to show you guys. This is our weekly, Liz's Instagram page. She usually posts 2 a week or so. So I hear. I don't keep track. That's not me. I don't have like a weird
field correspondence. Tell us.
So yeah, our correspondents send these in. So here's our image of Liz this week. Everybody keep that in mind. There's Liz Hurley, and she's going up against Bryce Dallas Howard.
Who submitted Bryce Dallas Howard?
It was submitted by one of our correspondents. Now, she's a redhead. I don't know if that gives, people in the chat might give you, I know I think Passion's into redheads, right? His character was a redhead.
I feel like a lot of guys are into redheads.
Yeah. So that might give you a little upper hand, but these are the 2 contestants today.
She is related to
close
that.
up on that.
A close up.
Yeah, we gotta give the people, a good view of everything, because
is that
get the fact checkers on it.
sheer or is it just shiny?
Who knows? I don't know.
I feel like there's some work going on in this image, but she is related to that brain damaged ugly guy from The Water Boy. So you got to keep that in mind here.
That's her uncle, right?
Yes, that's still related.
Yeah, I mean, her butt's pretty off the chain, so I'm going to go with her.
All right, vote for Joe. Passion says she's built like a carrot, and then people are saying that this carrot's got a fat ass. So
guys, remember, 1 for Liz Hurley, 2 for fat carrot ass.
Yeah,
hold on, there's more than one picture here, right?
We want to explore. Well, there's only the other Liz thing is like a video.
Right, but this is a car commercial.
But she's in it. What is this?
It's an old James Bond car.
She's trying to sell me something. Want to claim $100,000 reward? Tune into Spyscape, the Great James Bond Robbery podcast, narrated by yours truly.
Oh.
And see if you can shed any light on the missing Aston Martin DB5, driven by 007, Sean Connery, and Goldfinger.
Yeah, didn't somebody buy it?
Did these guys pay you for this product placement here on the Hardline? It sounds a little suspect right now, you know, like, and if they did, just, you know, remember, you have my PayPal, so, you know, just, you know, send me my cut.
Wait, Chris Baradas, on-scene investigator, says she's the daughter of Ron Howard.
That's where I know her from.
That's right.
Yeah, she was also in The Village.
So we're getting in here. Pandemonium says that you can't judge ass versus full front. What is happening here?
This is
it's real thick. We got some real thick going on here.
Camara's dying. Yeah, so
she has no front end. She's all backyard.
She only takes pictures from our best side.
Passion says it's being photoshopped again.
A fact checker Passion is on the Photoshop case.
That E in Pete's Dragon though looks pretty straight. So
that's true. Pete's Dragon wasn't a good movie. All right, let's get some ones and twos in the chat. Ones for Liz, 2 for Bryce, and then we'll settle this.
Can't Bryce also be a guy's name?
Camara says, "How does she look that good when her father is ugly as sin?"
What does the mom look like?
That's true. Haven't seen the mom.
Yeah, I don't know what the mom looks like.
People in the chat are saying Ron Howard famously has a dump truck.
Apparently so.
Oh god. All right, let's see. We got a 1-1. We got 2 2s, 3 2s, another 1, another 1. So that's a tie, right? Another 2 2s running away with it.
Wait,
put a 1 in the private chat.
Those squares.
Ace is a 1. We got another 2.
Boop Dan right there coming through.
Yeah, Boop Dan with the 1.
Who's marking these down?
Yeah, right now, Liz is slightly ahead. I mean, Bryce is slightly ahead.
Bryce is slightly ahead. Bryce is winning except defeat Phil. I'm not. I have no.
Yeah,
you know, I'm
just
not
really
really
the public speak.
taking this race. I don't know. Vic King, what's up, Vic? Hola, amigos. What is shaking 2? And that's a vote. I think that 2 is a vote, unless it was a typo.
It counts. It counts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it 2 squared?
God damn. All right, I'm gonna say Bryce Dallas Howard won this.
That's a good picture, though. Here's the thing, though, about this picture. I'm feeling there's a little bit of work done to this picture to accentuate the highlights underneath that dress.
What if her dad like looks at his butt in the mirror and he says to himself, "These milkshakes always go right to my ass." Like he complains under his breath about the food he's eating, making him fat, just looking at his own ass in the mirror.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, people are digging Bryce. So Bryce wins this week. You know.
Now, is Bryce going to come back to defend next week?
I don't know.
It depends. You know, you got to get the pictures up. You know. That's the thing. That's why Liz keeps winning. You know, she keeps giving you that content. So
yeah, DM me, guys. Send pictures of whoever you want to be on the Babe of the Week to my Twitter. My DMs are open, I think. And whatever you guys think, we'll throw it up there. We'll take a vote. We'll put them on the show. There you go. All right, everybody. Yeah. Other than that.
Katney wants Bryce Dallas Howard versus Ron Howard next week. The ultimate ass competition.
The ultimate ass competition?
The ultimate ass off.
We might have to do that. That'll be good.
I can see Ron Howard's goofy clown face in my head just thinking about it.
He does have a weird face on.
Yeah.
other than that, guys, everybody sign up for the Lost pages. Well, not this.
Oh, we're supposed to have a really good outro, I heard.
Yeah, we do have a really good outro. I'm going to put it. It's about 6 minutes long. The outro.
Yeah. Thankfully, there's no Bancroft on tonight, so you guys can watch the whole 6 minutes.
Yeah, it'll be good.
It better be good. I don't.
Eddie, don't leave yet. Eddie, no one leave yet. Because there's a really good ending. So sign up for the Lost pages. We're giving away free art. This is going to launch after we're done with fulfillment. So in a few weeks, we'll launch this. Sometime next month. It's going to be awesome because there's going to be an exclusive trading card with it as well, and a really, really, really fun story that we're going to be excited to bring to you all. But Ed, before we check out and do this outro, does anyone else have anything to say?
Yeah, guys, I have something really important to announce here.
You do?
Well, it's not really an announcement. It's just more a plea. Guys, please check out Def when it launches. I have been bugging Joe Ball for years to release his masterpiece, and it's finally coming here. We need to show support and love for what's going to be the most kick-ass project of the year, man. So go check it out.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
It's going to be awesome. Yeah, be sure to look out for Death launching Wednesday, Joe Ball's masterpiece. It's going to be awesome. We'll talk about it more on a stream. We'll do like a one-on-one stream with him to look at some of the art in the campaign and stuff when that launches.
Yep. Yeah.
That's going to be sick. All right, guys. We'll be back next week with another Hardline episode, same time and on this channel. Without any further ado, this is a clip from Shelby Robertson's stream that I was on a couple nights ago. And this is...
And it's 6 minutes long for some reason.
6 minutes and 16 seconds. So everybody hang out. It's just amazing, okay? If you're a fan of Edgar Allan Poe, I want you to listen to this. And I'm sorry to people on the panel.
It's not you reading The Raven, is it? The old cliche.
It's a shorter poem. All right. So thank you, everybody, and enjoy.
What are you wearing in this video?
Hear the sledgers with the bells, silver bells. What a world of merriment their melody foretells. How they twinkle, twinkle, twinkle in the icy air of night. How the stars that oversprinkle all the heavens seem to twinkle with the crystalline delight, keeping time, time, time in a short and runic rhyme to the tintinnabulation that so musically wells. From the bells, 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 from the jingling and the twinkling of the bells. Hear the mellow wedding bells, golden bells. What a world of happiness their harmony foretells. Through the balming air of night, how they ring out their delight from the molten golden notes and all in tune. What a liquid ditty floats to the turtle dove that listens while she gloats on the moon. Oh, from out the sounding cells, what a gush of euphony voluminously wells, how it swells, how it dwells on the future, how it tells of the rapture that impels to the swinging and the ringing of the bells, 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 of the bells, 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 to the rhyming and the chiming of the bells. Hear the lard allow bells, brazen bells. What tale of terror now their turbulency tells? In the startled ear of night, how they scream out their affright. Too much horrified to speak, they can only shriek, shriek out of tune. In a clamorous appealing to the mercy of the fire, in a mad explosion with the deaf and frantic fire, leaping higher, higher, higher with a desperate desire and a resolute endeavor. Now to sit nor never by the side of the pale-faced moon, oh, the bells, bells, bells. What a tale of terror tells of despair, how they clang and clash and roar. What a horror they outpour on the bosom of the palpitating air. Yet the ear, it fully knows by the twanging and the clanging how the danger ebbs and flows. Yet the ear distinctly tells in the jangling and the wrangling how the danger sinks and swells by the sinking or the swelling of the anger of the bells, of the bells, of the bells, 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 in the clamor and the clangor of the bells.
That was beautiful.
Hear the tolling of the bells, iron bells. In a world of thought, their monody compels. In the silence of the night, how we shiver with affright at the melancholy menace of their tone. For every sound that floats from the rust within their throats, it is a groan. And the people, the people, they that dwell up in the steeple all alone, and who tolling, tolling, tolling in the muffled monotone feel a glory in so rolling on the human heart of stone. They are neither man nor woman. They are neither brute nor human. Fools. And their king, it is who told. And he rolls a peon from the bells, and his merry bosom swells with the peon of the bells. And he dances and he yells, keeping time in a sort of runic rhyme to the peon of the bells, keeping time in a sort of runic rhyme to the throbbing of the bells, to the sobbing of the bells, keeping time as he knells in a happy runic rhyme to the rolling of the bells, bells, to the tolling of the bells, bells, to the moaning and the groaning of the bells.